So that was my meeting with this lady this morning, was working out and realizing that at 42, not only am I a little heavier than I want, but like all of my joints feel like garbage when put under load. It's time for me to start working out. But beyond that, what I do really well and what I love is helping people grow their businesses and look outside of their, change their reference frame. So I'm going to start doing more of that. If you want to have a conversation about your business, I will set aside a couple hours every single week, as long as you understand you're going to be on film. It's going to go up on the channel. All right. Love you guys. I hope that's helpful for today. Man, it's going to be fun. So I just got back from the gym this morning, and as I was meeting with this personal trainer, right? As I was actually doing the, initial gym consult, I realized that I'm never going to be able to turn this off. I'm never going to be able to turn off the, hey, entrepreneur boy, he's been building businesses for his entire life. I can't stop thinking about how to improve companies. And so I think as the channel goes forward, I'm going to start doing more on that side of the ball. Not consulting, because I really don't want to be a consultant, but helping people one-on-one understand their businesses and helping people one-on-one get some good tactical advice, because unfortunately there's just not that much great tactical advice out there for small entrepreneurs, for small business entrepreneurs. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start giving a lot more advice on this channel to people about their businesses, because I've decided, I ask myself the question every once in a while, if I had $30 million more than I do, and I think that's enough money for anybody to have basically anything they want. If I had $30 million more than I do, what would I do tomorrow? And for me, I would spend my time tomorrow just doing a lot more service than I currently do. I would spend my time tomorrow really focusing on human suffering in a way that right now I'm obligated to spend that time working and growing companies. I would spend that time giving advice, just talking to young, hungry entrepreneurs and giving them some good advice that doesn't cost a ton. That's what I would do differently in my life. If I had $30 million, what would I do? I would spend my time either on vacation with my kids, making memories, or doing a lot more consulting, or eliminating human suffering where I can find it. And so that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try to make it a little bit less about me and a lot more about helping other people grow their businesses and letting everyone watch. And yes, I'll be using my mind through my experiences, and yes, I'll still be putting up stuff on how I'm running my companies, but I'm gonna add more consulting to the channel, and I've got some soft systems to build so I can allow for that. But if you've got a business and you want 30 minutes of advice, right? Probably works to book out an hour, right? If you want to book out an hour and, chat on camera, talk about your business, talk about your issues, and I'll give as much good free advice as I can, feel free to DM me. Really, people DM me through Facebook, Jeremy A. Watson at Facebook. Feel free to add me as a friend. Jeremy A. Watson is my business account. If you try to add me personally, it won't work. But that's what I'm proposing. Let's talk about the specific gym I was in this morning. The specific gym I was in this morning just barely opened up. I rode by it on my bicycle, getting some food from a great place here in my town. I saw that the gym had opened. I'm always trying to patronize small local businesses, and so I just parked my bike and I walked in. I said, "What do you do?" And it's a lady who runs this place all by herself. It's this little old shop that's just tiny, probably 600 square feet, 800 square feet max. And so she said, "Well, we do macro nutrition and personal training." And I said, "Well, sign me up. What's the fee?" She said $60. $60 an hour for personal training, macronutrition. And I said, "Okay, let's do that." And so I love supporting local businesses. I would have paid more than that if she asked. But beyond that, when I got married 18 years ago, I was 180 pounds. And as we started filming these videos in like February of this year, 2025, I was like 239, right? Just about to kiss 240. And I realized something has changed in my 40s. Like something has slowed down in my 40s. I've been effortlessly thin my entire life. Like I am the guy who won the genetic jackpot of just being thin. Like my family's thin. We don't put on pounds. However, it turns out with 40 years of effing neglect, you can start packing on some pounds. And so I'm like 50 pounds heavier than I was 18 years ago. And so I started being a little more aware. More aware of what I eat, more aware of when I eat, more aware of how much activity I'm doing. But I'm still not doing nearly enough. And so I was like, hey, this is kill two birds with one stone. Support a local business and get a little more fit, which I'm trying to do anyways. And so for $60 an hour, that's a very reasonable rate for me to go in and work with someone. Now, what's interesting about this gym is as I was working with her, she's lovely. The gym's perfectly fine. 5-machine gym, just a little bit of everything. You know, the bench and a treadmill and a shoulder machine and a couple benches and free weights, right? Not the moon, right? But this lady's got a nice setup. And what I realized as I was working out with her is like, this is a perfect setup for me or my type of socioeconomic person. For the avatar of me, like someone who's doing well but spends all their time working. And, you know, has just let the fitness be on the back burner. Has like, hey, I'm fit enough to be alive and my heart's not blowing up yet and all these good things like, and really my focus is money and business, right? For me, everyone comes to a moment where they're like, hey, I'm 50 pounds heavier than I'd like to be. I'm really not 50 pounds heavier than I'd like to be. I was tiny when I got married. But like, I'd like to be 200 pounds, 210. I'm 30 pounds heavier than I'd like to be, right? And as you can tell, I'm not rotten fat. Like I'm heavier than I'd like to be for my own fitness, right? And so with that being the case, as we were working together this morning, I was like, what's your goal with this business? And she, you know, kind of pussyfooted around like what her goals were with the business. And I said, okay, you know, you want a big gym? You want a bigger gym than this? Or do you want this gym? Do you want on this gym, you have 5 pieces of equipment? Do you want 2 to 3 people in here all the time paying like, you know, gym fees? Or do you want to do more like what we're doing right now? Just work one-on-one with people, block out an hour of time at a time, and just work concierge, kind of one-on-one. You've got a small space, so you've got a unique offering here where, hey, you could really just be a one-on-one personal trainer in your own space, where most people can't do that. Most of the time you walk into like a Lifetime Fitness or Anytime Fitness or whatever, and it's this huge stuff, huge, and they've got all this infrastructure. They need as many people paying dues as possible. I said, for you, it might be different. And she's like, I would love to say just one-on-one working with people. I was like, yeah, concierge, one-on-one fitness, right? And so we talked through and built out a model of what that would need to look like. Number one, she needs to raise her fees. She's charging $60 an hour, and that doesn't macro out. If you're charging $60 an hour and you're working 30 hours a week, that means your gross is $9,000 a month. If her carry for the building, rent, utilities, insurance, if her carry is $2,000 a month, that gives her $7,000 a month in everything else, and that's just not enough to do marketing, right? So because she probably needs to set aside a marketing budget of $1,000 a month to bring in enough clients to make sure that her schedule is full. Moreover, then you're at like the $6,000 a month area, and there's just no meat on the bone for any ancillaries. There's no meat on the bone to hire anybody, to pay a 401k, to pay a retirement contribution. There's just not enough meat on the bone at $60 an hour to be the owner-operator of a gym, in my opinion. Like, you may be screaming at the screen and be like, wow, I charge $40 an hour and I'm doing great. Screw it. I'm not you. I'm not an expert in this. I'm just giving this lady free advice that she didn't pay for. And in all candor, if I was in her shoes, I would be charging $100 an hour. And my reason for that is, at 30 hours a week, which is, and we established this, I said, how many hours a week do you want to work? She's 57, she's semi-retired, right? And so at 57 years old, I wouldn't want to be working 40 hours a week. That's 8-hour days. That's every day, all day, every day, you got a dang job, all right? If I was her age, I'd want to be working between 25 and 30 hours a week. Because 25 to 30 hours a week is like 6 hours a day, sometimes 5 hours a day, 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, take Fridays off, long weekend every weekend. Like that's a pretty good quality of life. And so we chatted about it and I said, hey, I'd be shooting for $30 or 30 hours a week kind of on the high end because then you've got a great quality of life here. So at 30 hours a week times 4 weeks a month, then you're really talking $12,000 at $100 an hour. $2,000 goes for your nut, rent, office, maintenance, insurance, right? $1,000 a month goes out for marketing. Make sure your calendar's full, make sure you're always bringing in people, but you have some level of attrition. And so you're talking $3,000 a month out of $12,000 a month, and your net is $9,000. And it's like $9,000 a month in this market as a single person. It's okay money, right? That's okay money. And she saw the vision very quickly. She's like, but $100 an hour, that's, oh no, no audio. There we go. But $100 an hour, that's like a lot of money. And so I had to teach her one of the important lessons that I'm hoping you will all see. Newton calls it an inertial reference frame, I think. I'm not a physicist. But in all of like the laws of motion and the laws of physics, they talk about an inertial reference frame. The best way to think about that is if you're in a car going 70 miles an hour down the freeway, you do not feel like you are going 70 miles an hour. You feel like you're sitting still. All right, there was a point when you were accelerating to 70 miles an hour, but as soon as you get to 70, your reference frame, your inertial reference frame, or whatever the crap the physicists call it, that feels still. All right, it's what you're used to. Right? With that being the case, there is an inertial reference frame for money. If someone is making, and we talked to her, I said, who's your avatar? If you ever start doing marketing and spending money on marketing, you're going to have a conversation. You're going to hear avatar more times than you care to admit. And the reason for that is you're looking for who is my perfect ideal client? Who's the stand-in for all the people that look like that? Who's the avatar for the perfect client I want? And as we chatted, I said, I think your perfect avatar makes between $150,000 a year up, or has a net worth of at least $1.5 million up. Like they've got either good net worth or good income. And if you're making $150,000 a year, let's just call it $240,000 a year. Let's call it $20,000 a month. If you're making $20,000 a month, you do not care about $200 a week. I'm just going to burst your bubble. 50% of the economy right now is people who are making like the top 1%. 50% of the spend right now in 2025 is the top 1% of the economy. All right. They do not care that they're dropping $1,600 a night on a hotel room. They do not care that a margarita costs $35 in Ibiza. They do not care. Their reference frame has so much money in it that they do not care about the money anymore. All right. That is a difficult reference frame for people who are living paycheck to paycheck on $50,000 a year. It's a difficult reference frame to get your mind into. But for this lady, she needs to be marketing to people who are okay paying $100 an hour. And those people who are willing to pay $100 an hour are not making $50,000 a year. They're making $150,000 a year. And if they're making $150,000 a year, like 15 grand a month or whatever that works out to, $100, $200, $300 a week is going to feel like nothing, especially for what they get, right? I'm the perfect avatar. What I get out of going in and working out with this lady, right? I get a one-on-one experience where she corrects my posture. She makes sure my form is good. I get some accountability to someone. I've got to be there, Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? I get an accountability partner. I've got a place I've got to be. It's a standing appointment on my schedule. My schedule fills out around it. It gives me a lot of those really structural pieces that as a high-performing business person, I kind of need for everything, right? And if I'm older, which I'm assuming her avatar is, then I'm not worried if I'm 55 years old and I've put on a lot of weight and I'm losing I'm losing mobility. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling run down. I don't have the same energy. I don't have the same vigor, the same vim, the same virility. Like I'm starting to feel that I'm not necessarily winning the game of life because I've got all the money I could handle, but like my quality of life is actually not as good as I would like. That person doesn't care about spending $300 a week. If what they get back is, hey, you're going to feel better. Your joints are going to feel better. Your back is going to feel better. And you're never going to have to walk into an Anytime Fitness with a bunch of young, fit people who have other motivations in their lives. They're like trying to get hitched still, trying to find the person still. They've got a whole different set of motivations and they're young and fit and their metabolism works like crazy. You're never going to have to walk into a room where you're super out of shape and try to figure it out. Hey, come to my place. We do one-on-one, only concierge, only one-on-one fitness, coaching, macro, nutrition, right? Just you and me. And as I talked to her, I was like, this is a great plan for her. It's a great plan for her. And so what we did in the conversation was we set up a marketing budget. I referred her to a marketing guy. We talked about, how to set up a Calendly account that links to a web page so people can just book their initial appointments online. We talked about how to run what type of ad might make sense in a very targeted approach. Hey, you only want to be advertising to people who have over $150,000 of income and are targeted as they've said, hey, I want to get fit in my area. I live within, 5 miles of this zip code, right? With that being the case, it's not the moon to market for that. It's not a hard offer. You're not trying to explain bedrock. You're not trying to explain like, hey, we're doing £1,000,000 of work that everyone else just lies about that say don't exist. Like, you're not trying to do that. You're just trying to say, hey, come work with me one-on-one. I have 30 hours a week at 3 hours a week per client, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever the hell, right? At 3 hours a week per client, you only need 10 clients, right? To fill out 30 hours a week. So you only need 10 people in your region who are willing to pay $100 an hour. And if you're looking for the right avatar, you can find that. So that was my meeting with this lady this morning, was working out and realizing that at 42, not only am I a little heavier than I want, but like all of my joints feel like garbage when put under load. It's time for me to start working out. But beyond that, what I do really well and what I love is helping people grow their businesses and look outside of their, change their reference frame. So I'm going to start doing more of that. If you want to have a conversation about your business, I will set aside a couple hours every single week, as long as you understand you're going to be on film. It's going to go up on the channel. All right. Love you guys. I hope that's helpful for today. Man, this is going to be fun.